Welcome back, y'all. This one's gonna be short and sweet, let me tell you. I got Alvin in the house and golly, here we go. That's it. All right, excuse me. Anyways, we got Alvin in the house. He's working on an R18 for me, and I'm gonna be working on a cracked manifold. This one's cracked all the way up through there. So I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna cut it off right here at this runner. I figured that one will be the easiest to weld it back. And then I'm gonna cut this runner off all the way down and weld it back. I was gonna cut the EGR and the throttle body, but I think this is gonna end up being my best route, because even with the throttle body out of my way, this pipe still sits right over the top. It would be pretty close and tricky, so let's just get that thing out of the way and get this R18 put in this old car here. It's kind of semi pretty built, y'all. It's got rods, no pistons, full head. Brian Crower springs, retainers, Super Tech valves. I think it already had a Skunk 2 cam in it. It's got some goodies in the head. It's on a little supercharger setup, so it ain't too rowdy, but I think it's a little rowdy at least. Now it's gonna be healthy and rowdy. Let's get this little R18 put together and get it put all in this Civic. Sheesh, no turning back now, y'all. That is some thin aluminum. Woof. Hopefully I can weld it back no problem, but I had to cut it out because I don't know if you guys can pick that up on the camera or not. There's a crack all the way through there. It's a pretty hefty one. It comes all the way down to here somewhere. From there, all the way up, all the way through. So I'm gonna go try to weld that whole end tank and probably this whole other end tank, add a little extra material. But first, I gotta get this thing extra clean. Super dirty, nasty, gross. I can't weld it that way. So let's get it cleaned up, see if we can't fix it up. Jeez, them things call for 29 foot-pounds, 90 degrees, and then an additional 60. We're having to use OEMs because right now those things are on hella back order, and these are OEM Honda, baby. They're not even like O'Reilly specials. These babies came straight from the Honda, straight from Japan. They're gonna be good. So let's get that tightened down and pray to the Honda gods. There it is, all welded back up. Now, I gotta try to weld this back in there. Wish me luck, y'all. Hopefully I can get it. It should be pretty straightforward. I'm gonna go ahead now, weld that guy up. I got everything really pretty clean. I'm pretty happy with it. Let's see how that goes. And old Alvin, he got all the timing on this thing, all the head all on. It's torqued down. Man, we even gave it a little cleaning. Look at this thing. Little R series is gonna raise some hell, y'all. Sheesh, my boy Alvin's a beast, y'all. He got this thing whooped. She is beautiful. Little D series, you know what I'm saying? We're taking it back to like 1999, 95, 92, somewhere in there. No, I'm kidding. R series, that thing's awesome. I just threw a little looby-dooby across the whole head, down to the cylinders. This thing is good to go that way. We're gonna tighten up, clean up some seals, put some new seals on there. Just get this thing rocking and rolling. You can actually leave those, or you can put them in, you can leave them out. I'll get oil pressure first without them, and then, yeah. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna put the intake on. Y'all, I got this thing welded. It was a little bit of a challenge, but hey, I whooped it, and I'm hoping that it's even flat now. It had a little warpage in it, I believe. It's not the greatest quality, I will say, but I'm pretty happy with how my welds came out. They're gonna hold up, I think, just as good as those ones. And as I was saying down here, I whooped those ones also, y'all. I am pretty happy with how those came out. I had to do a little doubling on the back side. Some good passes there. But overall, this thing is good to go. We're gonna slap it back on and hopefully get a clutch, rear main seal, clutch, all that good stuff back in this. Get it all slapped back in. Well, the car's outside. Let's go. I wasn't lying about short and sweet, y'all. Check this thing out. All back together, all good to go. Let me fire it up today. Make sure it's gonna start without a dead battery here. Oh, baby, talk nice to us. No funny noises. This thing purrs like a kitten. I'm super okay, there's a little bit of a belt noise, but hey, nothing I can do about that. It cleans itself up. It goes away here in just a minute. But anyways, this one's a runner. Like I said, no check engine lights. Fully built rods. We had to shave the block in order to get those R18 rods to fit. Man, it was a lot of work. Welded up that intake, but hey, it is all good to go. And we got an Integra in. But before that Integra gets worked on, I got one that I'm wrapping up here myself, y'all. As you guys have seen or may not seen, lead runs, hallelujah. In this car, well, I just went to go do my initial prime, get some oil pressure in it. Let's see if this thing freaking will start our dang selves here. Let's throw a camera or some injectors in. Bam, 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 bam. Make sure we got no fuel leaks. I need to pull this hose out, and then we will fire this bad boy up and see what it sounds like. Hopefully it sounds good. I don't know. Only time will tell. I did not build this engine. I don't know anything about the engine itself. It is a Honda R18 engine. I do know that. But other than that, I don't know nothing about it, y'all. Why is this? There. Woo! I'm gonna have a IAC leak, I'm sure of it. A few little things. Let's see if this thing will start. And it's got a wanky ignition. I hate it, but hey, you do what you gotta do, right? Let's get this, y'all. So, something like that. Turn the key. Check engine light comes on, it primes, oil light. Huh. Bear with me, y'all, it's gonna start. I don't think it's gonna start, y'all. It really wants to. I really don't even know if it has enough gas in it. The gas gauge is like all the way down. All right. Well, apparently this one's not gonna start. It's just gonna pop and bang. So let me see what the jiminies is going on with it. It's got fuel pressure, but that doesn't mean it has fuel. Let me get into the tank, see what we got there, and then hopefully we can get this one to run. Sheesh! What are we doing down here, Skilly? Huh? Tell the people. Tell the people. What are we doing, honey?
Putting the bike back together.
Yes, you heard it from the lady first. It's Sunday down here. I'm cleaned up. We're getting this bike cleaned up. That's how that's gonna work. We came down yesterday, we painted all the fairings on this, and man, am I beyond stoked with them. Check them out. All open air painting, just covered up all the cars. Man, this stuff came out good. I love the color. I love it, love it. So we're gonna be putting this thing together, but today, the wife's doing that, and I'm doing the starter. It's pretty simple on this. You go ahead, take all these out. There's 4 along the bottom, 4 in the top. You pop them bad boys out, and then once they're out, you go ahead and pull the air cleaner box off, do a whole bunch of other stuff, take the throttle bodies off this thing, get down to that starter, change it out, put it all back together. So that's what we're gonna do to wrap up this video this week. Let's dive into some action, y'all. man, this lady puts in work, let me tell you. She's working on getting the rear seat section, the rear tail light, all the rear panels put on this thing while I'm working up here in the front. I just got these throttle bodies pulled off out of the way, got this exposed, and that starter sits somewhere right down in the mess of this. So I need to get all these clips out of my way. I guess I gotta move this water jacket. I've heard that from quite a few people. The one guy just like pulled his thermostat out of his way, pulled it out that way. Some people took that off. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna dive back into it and see if I can't get the starter out. We are feeling good, y'all. New starter is in, old starter is out, and that thing was crunchy. It hardly even wants to turn over, y'all. Oh, yep. So hopefully that's what was drawing my battery down. I've got my fingers crossed. I'm hoping, I'm praying. But hey, that's in, and we found the common issue. These rubbers, they break. So we're gonna replace all 4 of them, get some new ones on there, and hopefully that'll help with this starting issue. This thing's gonna be brand new, y'all. Let's get this thing put back together, and hopefully it's a new bike. But I'm gonna leave you guys off on that one. We got the starter changed, we got the bike all painted, we got the R18 together. We did a little bit of this, a little bit of that in this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you guys next week or the week after or tomorrow or whenever. You guys be safe out there. Peace out.